Well then, happy Independence Day. I have on my America gear. Yeah. America. God bless America. Anyway, y'all don't look at my full trash can. Was y'all looking at my full trash can? Don't do that. Because it has been coming a storm. Would you like to see how strong of a storm? Did I already say happy Tuesday? No, I did not, but I did say happy Independence Day. That's how bad this storm was. She wouldn't get out from under me, so she was fed a calming treat. Thunder Wonders calming chews for dogs. I bought her those at the CBD store that the vet told me about. She won't eat them. No, they're hard, crunchy, peanut butter flavor. Nope, she won't eat them. But these calming chews she will eat because they stink real bad. They stink so bad. Ugh. But one of the girls at the salon the other day told me that dogs are really attracted to stinky stuff. So these have
chamomile, thiamine, mononitrate, passion flower, ginger, tryptophan, which is what's in turkey that makes you sleepy, and melatonin. And then inactive ingredients are brewers, dried yeast, canola oil, dried potato product, flaxseed, glycerin, lecithin, maltodextrin, mixed tocopherols, natural flavoring, rosemary, and extract, sorbic acid, tapioca starch, vegetable oil, and water.
Anyway, I think I ordered these on the Amazons. On the Zon. And they work better. Well, I can't say they work better. She'll just eat these. Because those may work great if your dog would eat them. Oh. It looks like something's wrong with my ceiling right there. But I think it's just the lighting. Because when I turned around and looked at it, it's fine. But it kind of looks like it's cracked or something, don't it? Well, anyway, not the point. I don't know the point except to say that I'm boiling taters. Because America. Because you got to have a potato salad on Independence Day. Now look, I'm okay with you saying 4th of July, okay? I'm not going to get mad because you say the 4th of July. But I am just going to say it like this. Everybody in the whole entire world has a 4th of July. But this is America's Independence Day. It's the day we became independent. Anyway, anywho, let's see, what was I going to tell y'all about? I thought about a story. Oh, yeah. So I told y'all that my sister works at a marina. And when my grandmother was alive, Mary Frances, she couldn't say marina. She called it an Arener, okay? So sometimes when I'm talking about the marina, I might call it an Arener, just because that's what Mary Frances called it. Yeah, she'd say, y'all going to the Arener on the 4th? And we would say, well, yeah, of course, because they used to have fireworks shows. And I used to work the store at the Arener. I sold bait with the best of them. I would take off a few days from the sheriff's office and I would go spend a long weekend up there and I would work in the store, and it was a lot of fun. But I think because I look, if you don't stop falling in there, I think because I look innocent and naive, people tried to take advantage of me. That's not gonna work, homie, because I'm smarter than I look, okay? I mean, I may not be smarter, but I'm street smarter than I look, okay? I'm not as naive as you think. So when I saw this man walk over to the rope, because, you know, we sold like nautical type rope, because you need rope on a boat, right? I think they were going to be pulling some tubes or something behind the pontoon or something, I don't know. But anyway, yes, my chairs are on the table because I swept and mopped this morning. Yeah. I'm all together right now. Anyway, he kept pulling, and he kept pulling, and he kept pulling. And they had a measuring thing along the floor, right? And you were supposed to pull it out 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, right? And you measured off how much rope you needed. And then they had this little thing that would burn through the rope to cut it off. And it would burn the edges so it wouldn't fray, and that's how you separated it from the rest of the rope, because a lot of the rope was nylon. So he come up there to me and he laid that rope down on my counter and he said, I've got 2 feet of rope. I said, did you say 10? He said, no, 2. I said, really? He said, yeah. I said, okay. So I went back there and I uncoiled all that rope and I laid it out. And it was actually 12 feet of rope. I said, you forgot a one, because it's actually 12 feet of rope. And this rope that you cut, if you cut it, you buy it, is $9.99 a foot. So that'll be $120 plus tax. He said, well, I don't have that kind of money. I said, well, I guess you shouldn't have cut so much rope. And you should have looked at the price, which was right there on the roll. And you shouldn't have tried to lie to me. You gonna buy this rope. He was so mad. And I was like, look, you're the one trying to take advantage of me, son. And that ain't gonna happen. Maybe you didn't know this, but I worked at a jail. I don't trust anybody. So to pay up your money and be on your merry way. Well, then we had somebody come in, and she was an amputee. She had a prosthetic leg. She had a beautiful prosthetic leg that it was painted blue and it had white clouds all over it, and it was a full length leg. It wasn't just a below knee, it was a below hip. So anyway, she came in and she grabbed a bathing suit and she said, I would like to try these bathing suits on. She picked up a couple. And I said, okay, you can go right back there. There's a bathroom. And she came back out with one. And I said, where's the other one? And she said, I only took one in. I said, really? She went in the bathroom and put that bathing suit on under her clothing. And she said, what's in the bathroom? And so I circle around to go to the bathroom. Y'all, she took off running. Like she could really run away. Well, anyway, I mean, she ran kind of fast, but not that fast. Well, Paw, that my sister's father-in-law, was a deputy sheriff with Fannin County, part-time deputy sheriff. And anyway, she got arrested. But I was like, really? Really? Why y'all trying to steal on my watch? It ain't gonna happen. Not old Eagle Eye Nelson in the house, right? Sergeant Nelson is on duty trying to steal from me. But we used to have so much fun, because then in the evening, they would have the fireworks show. But before I started working there, we used to just go hang out, right? And I would go Memorial Day, Independence Day, and Labor Day for all the shenanigans. And before I started working there, the phone rang, and my sister said, pick up the phone and say they start at 9 o'clock. So I picked up the phone, and I said, they start at 9 o'clock, just like she said. And the person said, I'm sorry? And I said, they start at 9 o'clock. My sister just busted out laughing. And I was like, what? So I said to the lady, can I help you? And she said, well, I just want to know what time the fireworks start. I said 9 o'clock. I just told you twice, 9 o'clock. My sister wanted me to answer the phone with the name of the marina, and then how can I help you? And then the fireworks start at 9 o'clock. Well, she didn't say all that. She said, answer the phone and say they start at 9 o'clock. Look at here. They start when it gets dark. Logic would dictate that the fireworks are going to start at dark 30. Okay? You don't really have to call and ask. Just make sure you show up when it gets dark. We had a lot of fun with that. And she would pay me a little side hustle money for coming up there and working. But it was hard work, because, I mean, I would show up at like 9:30 in the morning and wouldn't go home till 6:30 or 7. And then on the day of the fireworks, I was there from like 9 or 9:30 until midnight usually, because traffic was horrendous. There was one way in and one way out. And I think everybody from all surrounding counties used to show up for the fireworks show. But anyway, they don't do it there anymore. But the cool part was they would shoot them out over the lake, and then all the boats would be, in the bay watching the fireworks show. So it was a lot of fun. But anyway, yeah, the thunder was unbelievably loud. She came to me, but actually her and Gracie came to me having a meltdown. And of course, Gracie's not going to eat that, but Gracie went and found a place to hide. So anyway, what y'all doing today? I'm cooking taters. So I bought red, white, and blue taters, which are actually just red potatoes and yellow potatoes and those purple potatoes. So my potatoes are gonna be 4th of July-ish too. So anyway, that's it for now. I'll be back. All right, well, my potato salad's ready, and my dad is still at his parade. He'll probably be home in the next hour, and I'm gonna take hot dogs and my special gluten-free hot dog bun and my potato salad, and I bought some coleslaw at Publix because they have really good coleslaw. Not the sweet coleslaw, but the regular shredded coleslaw, just in case you're wondering. But anyway, and then I decided, well, I'm gonna hang that that little baby crib thing I bought. Yeah, I was gonna hang it. Here it is. Uh-oh, the thing fell off. Anyway, anyway, isn't that cute? Now, I don't know about the bee towel, but I just put it there for just to see. Anyway, so I was gonna hang it over there. I don't want to lay this down. Let me stand it up, because every time I lay it down, the chicken falls off. The chicken rooster. So I was gonna hang it right there. So I took down, I got this cute little galvanized shelf, and I got these cute little copper owl mules. Mules? Is that what they're called? Mules? Coffee cups, basically. I think they're called mules, though. But isn't that cute? Anyway, that was hanging there. So I took that down, and I was going to hang the ladder there. And then I remembered that I have paneling from 1964. And when you hit a nail with a hammer on this petrified wood, it basically just bounces back off of the nail. And then when I tried to hit it again, I hit my thumb. So I'm mad. Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to get my drill and drill a flipping hole so I can put a nail in the hole. Just so I can hang this flipping crib bladder thing. Then I decided, well, maybe I won't put it there, because it was pretty much started about there and had to go all the way up because it's pretty tall. So yeah, I hit my thumb. I mean, I hope it didn't bruise it, but I got nail polish on it, so I won't know it till they take that nail polish off, and I'll be like, oh, look at there. It's still blue, but it's a different color blue. But anyway, I have been on a cleaning spree and a picking up spree and a straightening spree, and I cleaned my floors real good in here. And then the rug that goes in front of that door is linoleum. I wiped it down with dish detergent, and then I took it outside and sprayed it. So it's out there drying off in this mugginess, because after the storm, all it did was get muggy. So when it dries a little bit, I'll bring it back in here and put it back down. But it was kind of turning muddy color. It's kind of turning orangey, because, in Georgia, we have this lovely Georgia orangey red clay that stains everything. So anyway, I probably need to pick it up, or oh, take a door. It's gonna take the shape of the steps. But anyway, these are great. They're just linoleum rugs, and they're great for dogs because you can just mop them. And I believe I got it at Target. They're a little bit pricey, but you know what? They last forever, because you can't really tear them up. I mean, maybe a big dog could tear them up, but it's great for right here at the door. Y'all don't look at my ugly Crocs and socks, okay? It's great for having here at the back door, because all you gotta do is mop it, sweep it, and mop it. But my mopping was not getting the Georgia red clay color off of it, so I just scrubbed it down a little bit with some soap. There ain't nothing that Dawn dish detergent can't cure, right? Not cure. That's a wrong word. And by the way, I got that ginger patchouli, and I can't smell it. I can smell it right here, but it's not smelling up my house like the Sippin' Sunshine. That's the smaller one. That's the 8 ounce. This is the 16 ounce. Sippin' Sunshine is kind of a citrusy smell, It might have some vanilla in it. I can't tell. But anyway, it smells amazing. So I'm not happy with the ginger patchouli. So don't buy that one because I cannot smell it. And I got a pretty good smeller. Unfortunately, I have a really good smeller because sometimes I wish my smeller didn't work so good. You know what I'm saying? I get assaulted by people's perfumes, and I get assaulted when people walk by and they haven't bathed lately, okay? And I'm like, you need to at least, what did my grandmother call it? Did she call it a bird bath? You need to splash off and put on some deodorant. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you really need a full bath, but if you're not going to take a full bath, then you at least need to take a bird bath and hit the highs and the lows. The highs and the lows, and put on some detergent. Oh! Put on some deodorant before you go out in public, okay? Ugh. Anyway, I went down to my neighbor's last night to spy on the raccoon, and I got the cutest picture of it sticking its little head out the hole. And it just stared at me, and I just stared at it. And I was like, you sure are cute. And it just kept staring at me, and I was like, well, this is getting a little awkward because you're not talking back to me. And I guess I'll just turn around and walk home. Well, I was on the phone with Trina, and I had my reel camera. Y'all know I used to be a photographer, and I've got a reel camera. So I took the reel camera down there to get real pictures because why'd you tear up the cover on the couch? Was it not comfy the way it was? You had to move it? My reel camera. But anyway, I was on the phone with Trina, and this woman came walking down the road, and she was an Asian lady, and she said, oh, your house is so cute. And I said, well, thank you, but it's not my house. I live down the street. I'm just walking around in somebody else's yard. Why? Is that wrong? So I go back to talking to Trina. Now, I've got my camera slung over my shoulder, and I've got my cell phone in my hand with my headset in my ear, talking on the phone, right? It's international symbol for talking on the phone. And Trina says something to me, and I said, oh, yeah, it's so cute or something, talking about the raccoon. And then the Asian lady stops and turns around, and she says, oh, yeah, it's so cute, and I love all the flowers. And I was like, on the phone. So Trina, she kept talking, and I wasn't answering. And then I was trying to whisper in the phone, and I was going, I can't talk. I cannot talk to you because this lady keeps turning around. So anyway, she was walking real fast, and she finally walked on ahead and got away from me so I could start talking to Trina again. But I was like, look, this is an A and B conversation, so I need you to see your way out, okay? Because I am on the phone with Trina. All right, well, happy Independence Day. God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. I went to Dad's to eat, and his next door neighbor has a little Boston Terrier named Bullet. And I don't want to say that name on a video because, you know, everybody's like super sensitive, and yeah, they won't show my videos if I say that word, Bullet. It's like a bull, yeah, something like that. So anyway, I'm just gonna cut that name out, but so y'all will know. And then I got the ladder hung there in my dining room, and I'm gonna put the chicken on it. But I didn't have to drill a hole over here. I could use my hammer. But anyway, y'all enjoy. I'll come back and say bye after the video plays. Okay. This is a rare appearance of the Boston Terrier. Penny's not so sure. This is my dad's neighbors and my friend Linda. That's their dog. Isn't he cute? Tell me, cute. Really? Yeah, you tell him. Tell him. So this is my yard. Get him. Where are you running to? What are you running back to me for? You're the big mean dog. Go get him. Go get him, honey. Say I'm good. Thank you. Okay, well, that's that. I hope you've had a wonderful Independence Day or 4th of July. Remember that I love you and Jesus loves you, and I hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy. And I will talk to you on the next Tracy Tries, okay? Love you, mean it. Goodbye. I'm hanging up. Did you hang up yet? Okay, bye.